BTS was here. Hello you guys, good morning, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new Seoul Diaries video. It has been quite a long time since we spent a full day together in Seoul. We are going to be exploring the areas of Seosunla-gil as well as Yeongniran Street. These are some really popular areas in Seoul that I wanted to share with you guys because they're becoming really popular among the MZ generation, as well as having some really good spots for food. As you guys know, I love munching my way through the streets of Korea. Today's actually a little bit of a rainy day here, so I thought why not bring you guys along and just show you how you can spend either a sunny or even a rainy day in Seoul this summer. This is actually going to be my first time exploring these neighborhoods. One of my goals this summer is to just get out and explore more newer places that I haven't been before, so I'm really excited to be bringing you guys along. We're getting an early start. It's only about 9:30, so I'm going to grab my bag, head out. I'll see you guys when we get outside. Alright, we just made it to Seosunla-gil. The rain stopped, perfect timing. It feels so calm and pretty quiet out here considering it is a weekday. But let's go explore. This area is super pretty because it's right next to the shrine, so you have like the shrine wall kind of guiding you up the street, and it is so green. There's flowers budding. I'm so excited to go explore. Alright, coffee ordered. Let's grab some desserts. Check out these cakes. This is right across from where I just ordered the coffee. Today being a very cozy and rainy day, I wanted to find kind of like a vintage cozy cafe to come to, and I would say mission success. This spot is so just like funky. It's funky, it's vintage, it's cool, and you can tell it's been around for a very long time. Had like the best selection of pastries, so we're gonna try out this, which is a chestnut pastry, chestnut croissant. Yeah. I never crave chestnut unless it's a rainy day. This vintage music is putting me in the best, most nostalgic mood. I'm so glad that there are neighborhoods in Seoul like this that have like decided to preserve older buildings and really embrace the antique style. It's like so nice to be in here. Been walking around for the past hour in this area, and there's just so many cute little shops, cafes, restaurants, and all of the architecture. I just love it. I don't get to be around stuff like this that much because I kind of stay in my own little bubble typically. I'm just really enjoying walking around all these quiet streets. All right, lunchtime, feeling hungry. This spot looks so cozy and cute. Let's check it out. Here's our options. There's the 물막국수, bibimbapguksu, and dulkiryumakguksu. I think we're gonna go with this one because it has the perilla oil, which sounds really delicious right now. But these two also look really good. Can you smell it? It's my first time to try buckwheat mandu. That was really yummy. Let's give some of the pork a try. 와, Let's eat it. Oh snap, that's so good. So refreshing. So the reason I chose this bowl is because it's made with beef perilla oil, which is actually rich in omega-3, aka pretty good for health. Wow, I absolutely love the combination of like the soft noodles with the crunchy sprouts. They go so well together. The dipping sauce is so good too, like the sesame seeds with the jun. It's always such a good combination. Alright, all done. This was so satisfying. I walked quite a lot already today, so this was the perfect like resting point as well as little pick-me-up midday. I do have to say, if you come here, try to bring a friend because I'm looking around and what a lot of people here are doing is they're ordering a couple different dishes and then they're just sharing. The portions are really big. Ambiance here is so nice as well. Okay, I just got to Café Sasa and I was reading the little name board downstairs, and the reason it's called Sasa is because that's kind of the sound that the trees make when the wind blows, and this place is surrounded by trees. Once again, this cafe has some epic architecture. It's really empty right now, which is surprising to me, maybe because of the weather, but I feel like all of the restaurants and cafes in this neighborhood just give you the true, I guess, Korea experience, especially with the architecture. I ordered the apple tea, and then over here we have some duck dessert and then non-alcohol wine.
그런 말 하지 마. 내게도 쉬운 일은
Alright, let's give the duck a try. This is coated with malt syrup and it's topped with delicious bean powder. If you guys didn't know, duck is a traditional Korean food that is served on New Year's Day. So this is the sweet way that you can eat duck, but there's also other ways, like with the rice cake soup. It's actually a little bit grilled. This might sound a little bit funny, but coming to cafes and neighborhoods like this honestly reminds me why I fell in love with Korea and Seoul 4 years ago. And every time I leave Korea, one of the main things I miss is just the presentation. I mean, looking at all of this, the presentation is on point. It's like, it's gourmet. This is a perfect snack dessert. And the tea is so good. I was feeling a little bit full after lunch, so I wanted to get something a little more light, and this is perfect. It's got like a little bit of a light apple taste to it, but nothing too strong. All right, let's try the non-alcoholic wine. Jan! It smells like alcohol, but it's definitely non-alcoholic. I double checked. Wow. The best way for me to describe this is it tastes a little bit, tiny bit like kombucha. This is yummy. Kind of a jelly consistency to it, but it's more of an icy, like an ice slushy jelly. Oh, this is nice. It tastes so like cooling for the summer.
간장이랑 청.
Alright guys, so we took a little bit of a rest, which means I have geared up a bit of an appetite. So I came to a new restaurant and we've ordered a couple of dishes. Two of them just came out. First off here we have our pasta. This is a pasta with salted freshwater shrimp. And then here is the grilled sundae, which is Korean blood sausage. Sundae is a very, I would say, popular street food here, but this is kind of a more, I guess you could call it like a more gourmet version because it's served with a couple of really yummy sauces. So this one is served with a Korean soybean paste with red chili pepper sauce, and then on the side we also have a truffle aioli. Wow, the smell is so good. It's quite a garlicky shrimp type of smell, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's piping hot. It's pretty steamy. Oh, this looks so good. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera. Wow. Wow. The sauce is so amazing. It's actually quite a light sauce. It's like more of a, like an oily liquid rather than being like a creamy sauce. This specific pasta is super special because they get their shrimp from Jeollanam-do, and if you guys know anything about me, you know that I love Jeollanam-do. They have some of the most delicious seafood in Korea, and from my understanding, you can only get this style of pasta here. Let's give the sundae a try. So you guys are gonna have to comment below. Are you team sundae or team avoid it? Because I feel like with foreigners it's one way or the other. If you guys are not familiar, sundae is it's a blood sausage and it's basically steamed cow intestine. I personally have mixed opinions on it. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It is one of their signature dishes though, so I was like, okay, let me just try it. Because this is grilled, it's actually better than I was expecting. It has a much more like crunchy grilled barbecue taste to it instead of it being like a super like soft style of sundae. I know a lot of Americans tend to wonder like what does sundae taste like if you've never tried it. If you've had American black pudding, that's probably the best way that I can like describe it or compare it to something. All right, I think this is a good time to crack open the makgeolli. So she told me that I should just drink the first little bit first. She said it's the best flavor, or it's kind of the best way to drink it instead of pouring a full glass first. So we're just gonna try this. Cheers! Oh, these three, the makgeolli, the pasta, and the sundae, perfect combination. The tofu is so yummy. You know, I was never a big tofu eater until I came to Korea. Just pork. Let's try some of the onion. Wow. Right, it is my first time coming to Yonglin-dang-gil, and I have been seeing this place all over social media lately. I feel like over the past 2 to 3 years, this place has just exploded. And I mean, it's a weekday evening and all of these restaurants are popping. There's lines out the door. Everywhere looks so trendy. Like each place has its own, I feel like, cultural vibe. I just passed a restaurant that has like a USA theme. This one has the French theme, and there's so many cute little shops. Oh, another film shop. These are getting so popular. So if you come, you have to do this. This is like the perfect ending to the day, but I'm here alone, so I'm not going to. We're at the National Museum of Korea. It's my first time here. I'm just really excited to walk around and learn something. Guys, I just saw this sign. BTS was here in 2020. And look at this gorgeous picture they all took. Literally right here. How fun. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys the view from behind the museum I just got to. And what's cool is on the clear day you can actually see Namsan Mountain as well as Namsan Tower right from here, but it's a little bit foggy right now. Alright, next stop. I am visiting the HYBE Building for the first time. We're not going inside, but I'm pretty sure every BTS stan, every ARMY knows what this is. This is like a must-go-to spot if you are a K-pop fan. And let me show you this epic wall art outside. Wow! This has to be one of the coolest murals I've ever seen. A huge hand-painted portrait of all of the BTS members. Alright guys, it is about 6:30, which means dinner time, and I am so excited. I was able to get a reservation at Sem, which is a really popular, trendy restaurant right now. And can you guys guess the theme just based on the decor here? It is an American themed restaurant. I'm really impressed with the menu. I ordered the lasagna as well as the basil risotto. And just like the atmosphere in here is really fun. It's very tight and cozy, but they did such a good job with all of the decor. They have a bunch of American brands like Captain Crunch and Hungry Jack pancakes. It's really cute in here. If you're gonna come, definitely get a reservation so you have somewhere to sit. All right, so first dish just came out. We've got a little bowl. Oh! Second dish came out, but let me show you the first dish. So here we have some gnocchi, and I just love the garnishing that they did with the cute little smiley french fry. I feel like that just brings back memories from everyone's childhood. Oh, that smells so good. Wow. There's like some crunchy garnishing on it. Alright, next, I am so excited for this next dish. It has been years and years since I had lasagna, and every time I see somebody come to this restaurant, they get the lasagna, so I'm assuming it's pretty good. Wow. I really like how they have the melted cheese under the lasagna, and then they obviously garnished it with more. Alright, let's give this a try. The presentation is amazing, so already impressed. Wow. Wow. I think there actually might be a little bit of potato in here. It tastes so like home cooked in the best way possible. Alright, let's try the risotto. This is basil risotto, and anytime there's something with basil on a menu at a restaurant, I always want to try it because basil is one of my favorites ingredients to cook with. It also just reminds me a lot of home. I kind of feel like I'm in like California right now. Is that weird? Like, I don't feel like I'm in Korea. I think they did a really good job with decorating this place in the most authentic way possible. I love when restaurants do that. It kind of gives you like a out of country experience. I would say maybe like once every 2 weeks I'll always get like a random craving for some kind of Western food, whether it's like pasta or pizza. And I was starting to crave it just because I've been eating a lot of Korean food over the past few weeks. I've been eating a lot of Korean street food as well, especially. And this completely just like took care of my craving. It's so amazing. The music in here is also so perfect. They've been playing like Nora Jones and so many old school classics, like this song for example. They're just like, I don't know, it's like a blast from the past. You don't really hear those songs played that much in Korea. Alright guys, just finished the most amazing meal. It felt so good to get some Western food in me. If you're in this area, please go to Seoul, order what I ordered, you will not regret it. And make sure you come with a camera because you're gonna want to take like 1,000 pictures. Everything in there was so cute. If you are in the area this summer or any time of the year, check out these two neighborhoods. I'm gonna have all the places we visited listed down in the description, and if you have any questions about anything, feel free to drop a comment. I just want to emphasize again that all of these places were incredibly foreign friendly, easy to get to, and located in really central areas in the actual neighborhoods we visited, so you won't have any trouble getting there. And definitely when you visit these neighborhoods, visit on an empty stomach because there is plenty to eat here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!